of burst damage coming into the mid game from the Ghost Ship to be able to bring the Meepo down.
I like that Conquer with the Tidebringer now shoots the denied creeps every single time. It's pretty brutal, to be honest, like just shooting your own creeps in the back of the head. What a guy.
Shooting?
Yeah, you know when the Tidebringer comes through, he shoots his gun.
Oh, okay. No,
I don't know if you've noticed that.
I'm not a Kunkka player. No.
Oh, okay. Well, with Tidebringer up anyway. He's ticking away. It's very close, but he just about survives. Yeah. 19 HP.
The stick saves him. Kuro's trying to go for more, but
he's not done. He's rolling up his sleeves. Come back at you. Can't quite find him though.
Dragon versus tree. I know who would normally win that one, but
yeah, the tree.
Yeah. When my control gets level 6 here in this bot lane, though, it might be a bit difficult.
Nice. Having more trouble up in this top lane as Matumman just dives a tower on him, and this Centaur is having a horrible time in this lane.
Yeah, it's I think that's his third death.
Uh-oh, Mushi just showed his face. He's going to regret this one as they get the Spirit Lance off. Do show that they have a ward there, but what does it matter if they get a kill on Mushi for it? Ice is teleporting in. Ninja Boogie coming in from behind, doing a lot of damage to Kuro. And chasing him through the tree line, Ninja Boogie. Kuro does have the dual breath available if he wants to throw it out. He does actually survive, but they get the return kill onto GH at least. Kuroki very low, but Matumman's not done. He is still chasing down this Centaur Warrior.
Or the Mango. He's got a Lance, I think.
Yeah, and he is going to throw it out. And Ice, he's going to die. And maybe die as well. I think that was his 4th death. I did see on Twitter before this match that Liquid actually tweeted out saying we're going to try and keep our 100% win rate for this tournament. So
that's so boring. We want to see Ice techies. That's the one.
They're all about the stats, Liquid. They're all about the stats. Stun comes
the cast off the creep.
Onto Miracle with the net as well. Jab's coming in, although he's just going to call that boat down on himself, and he does catch one of the Meepos with the Torrent. Jab's looking a little bit low here, but it does let him Miracle's going to be fine as in comes GH with the heals, and Ninja Boogie, he doesn't really know what to do with himself here as he's surrounded, and he gets taken down. Meanwhile, Meepo's trying to escape this one.
I think Meepo's having a decent start so far.
Moon once again in trouble. He's got the life drain off. He will be okay.
Yeah, the stick and the life drain just about keeps him alive. That was pretty close. He's actually going for the treads as well first to give himself some more tankability in the strength.
Feels a lot like top lane went completely terribly, and bottom lane is starting to go pretty badly. Does miss the hook shot.
Swing and a miss.
It was nighttime, so I think that was blind.
Well, they're diving him, though. They really want to go.
Yeah, absolutely. They got GH here. Why not? And they will get this kill. And with the overpower, Mind Control's just not taking a whole lot of damage from anything. Oh no, Ice, he can't do it. Does finally get it off, but not soon enough to actually get the kill on Mind Control. He's actually going to live through all of this, believe it or not.
That's quite defensive, it feels like, in the Witch Doctor and the tree. I think we saw this on day 1 from them, where they pitched the tree and the Jakiro, and it didn't really do too much. They lost that game in the end, but they're going back for it, seeing if it works this time.
Looks like this tower in mid is going to fall.
Yeah, and that's going to open up so much space for
Miracle. He didn't get the last hit on the tower, though. My bad in the chat.
He doesn't care. It's fine. He's just going to run around killing heroes instead. And yeah, the thing is, with this mid... Oh, Miracle.
Okay, it wasn't the full armlet, thank. They get the root on him, so they're trying to bring him down. They pulls on the boat on top of himself. With the Maledict, I'm sure Miracle is going to drop here, though.
He's doing so much damage in return, though.
And now comes a GH with the heals. And Miracle lives.
Oh, he's going to keep him alive. GH is playing so well on this Wisp. And
he's everywhere. How does he even get here?
That's probably the reason why he gets first banned all the time, I feel.
Going straight into the Hex, I like that a lot. But Liquid looks like they're going to be going for the Roshan.
Yeah, and they have the Liquid Fire and the Dual Breath to reduce the attack speed of Roche as well, which helps. And obviously all these illusions from PL, since they don't die to the Roche anymore, a few patches ago.
Oh, Moon walks in, but immediately the damage from a Doomman coming out. There's the Overload, and they're trying to bring it down. Moon, will they be able to do it? No, they can't quite, and the tree gets brought down as well. And Ice being hunted down in the middle of this team fight. He's not got any mana left because of this Diffusal Blade, so he's just going to have to die, unfortunately. And
now they get one more as well.
The 2-man jumping out the back to join in with this kill onto Mushi on the support. Very weird to see.
Well, Ninja Boogie bought the back for that fight as well on the tree, and he just couldn't achieve anything with it. Yeah, and back into the Roche we go for Liquid, and feels like there's nothing they can do on Mineski now with the Death Prophet dead.
Jab's just trying to get away right now, and with the blink and the poof, he will be able to do so.
Very close there, though. Cutting it fine on Jabs.
Jabs as well, and he's just going to get his salad washed. Meanwhile, the DP's been thrown up into the air. The boat to follow. Moon is going to go down inside his own base, just being completely destroyed by Matumman, Miracle, and GH, and they will get to work on this tower, and they will need to bring someone back to defend from this. Otherwise, they're going to lose a tier 3 at 16 minutes 50.
Do they have any TPs? They don't have a TP on the Meepo.
Oh dear.
This is not good. The tier 3 is going to fall down here. Meepo, you need to start heading back, buddy.
Well, Mushi comes in from behind, immediately throwing out that Death Ward, and that's actually a ton of damage onto GH. They will be able to pop the Ball of Light, but Matumaman is still alive, and he's got this Aegis as well. Ice once again, just going down in the middle of the team fight. Not a whole lot he can do, and he's out of mana. Mind Control just trying to hook shot away, turning it around onto Moon. Moon is out of here. Ninja Boogie just trying to survive. Now Meepo is coming in from behind and will be able to take down Mind Control, but it's now Jabs versus Miracle. Does get the nice net onto 2, trying to finish off the Kunkka and the Matumaman at the same time, and just can't quite do it. And Jabs will fall. Well, he's done well this game. It's really the other heroes on the side of Mineski which have struggled to pull their weight, I would say.
But this is the thing, because he's dragging so much attention away, there's not really that good roaming 4 potential that we see from Mineski. Like, the tree's nice, but it's quite defensive.
Well, Tree will be caught coming in, gonna try and throw down that overgrowth, and with the and the Death Ward as well, coming in the backlines, they've completely cleared out Miracle and Kuroki, now turning it around, trying to get Matumaman. He does still have this Aegis, so only bringing him down once. Meanwhile, Mind Control waiting in the wings, Moon just trying to block that hook shot, never mind, moves out the way, allows the hook shot to come through onto Jabs as he gets that net once again, trying to bring down this PL, but it's just too much damage. Jabs is gonna go down, Matumaman, it's gonna... Oh, he's actually dropping really low here, but he's juking them out the wrong way. Matumaman making it to the tree line, and Moon realizes just way too late that Matumaman. But it's still... It's not the easiest thing to work out if you're Mineski. Of course, he's always got the doppelganger and everything else, and I think the survivability it gives them is more valuable than the confusion you can create without it. But it's going to be a smoke into the Roshan pit for Mineski right now, as Jabs will jump in as well.
I think Liquid realised, though.
Yeah, there's a flare. And they are straight on their way. Mind Control, he's got the hook shot available. They are going to use it to initiate. Naturally gets one of the Meepos with correct target. Immediately Scyther-Vicing him up, though, trying to get the damage out. Meanwhile, Mushi on the backline just trying to do some damage. But look at this boat coming in, everybody. Oh no, Jabs actually managed to stun Aegis just before he dies and immediately coming back to life. Now turning it around. The overgrowth is there. Jabs is in, trying to do the damage. In comes Kuroki, though. He throws down that ice path. Miracle is down. Matumaman as well. Mineski are somehow winning this fight as a stomp comes through onto the Jakiro, and oh my god, it's an ultra kill for Moon. How did they turn that Roshan fight around? GH goes down as well, but whatever.
Who knows?
Over 90 damage, he chooses 2 seconds. There's got to be, so even with his Aghanims, the tree won't come back with his vision, will it? So
it's pretty good for the tree himself, though. Like this, if the doppelganger goes off...
Oh, there they go, they're just straight back again. Yeah.
Dire scan out there, and they do see just only Ninja Boogie there in the mid lane, so... Liquid going to head bot, though. Let's see if they can find something here. Mineski do have that high ground ward up, though, so this is a good place for them to fight, I think.
Let's see, they're coming in. Looks like Mineski just want out. They're not really interested. And they find the hook shot on to the... they actually popped the ulti, but they got the ice path off in time, and I think Mushi will go down all the same. It was a nice attempt. They need to get over to the Roshan pit fast. How much health is the Roshan?
It's very low. They're getting close.
There. I don't think they're going to get
Jabs is coming in, though.
He's going to net, and he's going to see. Is he interested? You know he is. You know he is. He's jumping into the Roche pit. He is going now, and who's going to get it? It's actually Matumaman who gets the Aegis this time, but Roche does go down to the Meepo. Matumaman just fighting it up with Jabs, and that one Meepo in the middle getting very low and does get brought down by Matumaman. And now they can just go crazy inside this Roche pit without the threat. The Death Ward doing actually a lot of work, and Moon, he's actually clearing up with these ghosts.
Meepo buys back as well, so he might come back in here, but Moon's in trouble.
Moon is in a lot of trouble as they are chasing him down and trying to take him out of this fight. He's just trying to get away. Where can he go, though? The ghosts, they need to come back soon, but they've still got such a long time, and he gets brought down as well. Did Matumaman even leave?
Oh, good man to dodge on the cask, though.
Yeah.
You see Jabs just hiding all the rest of his Meepos on the side.
Well, Malediction is used. Oh my god. Mushi. He just got critted by illusions and died.
That's very
no, surely it was a Kunkka. Yeah, it was off the Kunkka.
Yeah, it was off the creep.
Okay. Phew. Oh, I was thinking, like, what is happening?
And they have to keep Matumaman down here, or his heart region. Yeah, look, his heart region's just kicking in again. He's back to full health.
Yeah, no time at all for that. And onto the second Rax, and what can they do? What can Mineski do?
It's very difficult for them to take a fight, isn't it? You see Jabs in the backline really not wanting to go in. It's very difficult to use this burst damage effectively when the PL has the Aegis. And Kunkka even has the Lincolns now as well to be able to try and survive that Hex.
Oh, they smoke up, but there's two heroes right behind him. And Moon immediately pops the ultimate, pops the Shivas, goes straight in on this one. Now comes the ultimate from Jabs. They just run across the high ground, trying to find the Kunkka, but in the main side of the fight, Moon gets taken down. Buys back immediately, getting straight in, has no exism anymore, but what does it matter? Meanwhile, Ninja Boogie in the tree lines gets a nice overgrowth up, which is going to mean he lives a little bit longer. I think he's completely trapped there. I'm not too sure. Meanwhile,
Meepo on the top side of the fight as well is trying to fight it out against
He's trying to find anyone, but there comes a crit from Kincir, and Mushi gets balked down very quickly by Matumba Man. Ice trying to get away, will just about be successful.